What's new with India's smartphone industry? In September 2023, it was announced that Apple had overtaken Samsung to become the largest smartphone exporter from India. According to a report, in the June quarter of 2023, Apple shipped close to 50% of India's total smartphone exports. This was set to surpass Samsung, which shipped 45%, and Apple's share of exports surged from 9% in Q2 2022 to close to 50% in Q2 2023. This may mark a shift in India's smartphone export landscape. Apple's performance in India could be attributed to its local manufacturing efforts, which began in 2017. The company is said to have ramped up production through its contract manufacturers, including Foxconn, Wistron, and Pegatron, in the Q2 of 2022. These manufacturers are said to be part of the Indian government's Production Linked Incentive Scheme, also known as the PLI scheme, for smartphone manufacturing. This further boosts Apple's manufacturing operations in India. The surge in Apple's exports from India seems to align with its goal of diversifying its manufacturing base and reducing its reliance on China amid geopolitical tensions. While India's contribution to iPhone production may still be relatively modest compared to China, the increasing exports could highlight India's potential as an alternative global manufacturing hub. In contrast to Apple's success, other Android smartphone brands like Xiaomi, Motorola, and Vivo were set to witness a decline in exports. They were set to drop from 10% in Q1 2023 to about 6% in Q2 2023. This decline could be attributed to a global downturn in demand for Android smartphones. Apple's performance in India seems to extend beyond exports as the company aims to capture a larger share of the local smartphone market. With the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max models set to be gaining momentum, Apple is expected to secure about 7% of India's total smartphone sales in H2 2023, up from 5% in H1. And it seems like Apple has been actively positioning India as a key driver of its future growth strategy. Apple is said to already dominate the high-end smartphone segment in India. Apple is said to have held close to 70% in terms of share in H1 2023, while Samsung accounted for about 30% of the segment. So, Apple's success in India may be indicative of a commitment to expanding its presence in India and leveraging the country's manufacturing capabilities to meet both local and global demands. What is the future of Apple in India?